Your alarm is set for 6 a.m., but at 5:58, your eyes open. Not because of a sound, not because of light, not because someone woke you. Your body woke itself up 2 minutes before the alarm, on its own. And the strangest part, this happens to almost everyone. And almost nobody knows why. Inside your body right now, there is a clock. Not a metaphor, an actual biological clock, running every second of every day, whether you think about it or not. And today, we're going inside it. Before we answer why you wake up before your alarm, we need to understand something fundamental. Your body doesn't experience time the way a clock does. A clock counts seconds. Your body reads the entire environment, light, temperature, hunger, social patterns. Your body synthesizes all of this every single second to know exactly where it is in the 24-hour cycle. This system is called the circadian rhythm, and it's been running inside humans for over 300 million years. Every living thing on Earth has one: plants, animals, bacteria, and you. Now, here's where it gets specific. Deep inside your brain, there is a tiny cluster of about 20,000 neurons called the suprachiasmatic nucleus. It sits right above where your optic nerves cross inside your skull, and it receives direct information about light from your eyes, even before you consciously process what you're seeing. This is your body's master timekeeper, and it controls almost everything. So how does this explain waking up before the alarm? Here's the mechanism most people have never heard of. About 1 to 2 hours before your usual wake time, your SCN sends a signal to your adrenal glands, two small glands sitting just above your kidneys, and those glands begin releasing a hormone called cortisol. Now, most people think cortisol is a stress hormone, and they're right. But cortisol has a second function almost nobody talks about. It's also your body's natural alarm system. As cortisol rises in your bloodstream during the early morning hours, your heart rate increases slightly. Your body temperature rises, your brain activity increases, your body is preparing for wakefulness before you ever open your eyes. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. Cortisol alone doesn't explain why you wake up specifically at 5:58. Researchers discovered something remarkable. Your body actually learns your alarm time. If you consistently wake at the same time, your SCN begins anticipating it. Days of pattern become weeks. Weeks become months. And eventually, your biology begins preparing to wake you up before the external trigger even arrives. Your alarm becomes almost unnecessary. So why doesn't this happen every single morning? Several things can disrupt the system. Stress is the biggest one. When cortisol is already elevated from anxiety or pressure, the awakening response loses its signal clarity. Irregular sleep schedules confuse the SCN, and light exposure at night, especially from screens, tells the SCN it's still daytime, delaying the entire cortisol release cycle. Now here's something almost nobody thinks about. For 300,000 years of human history, there were no alarm clocks. The first mechanical alarm clock wasn't invented until 1787. That means for virtually all of human existence, the sun was the alarm. Your SCN evolved to read sunrise, to prepare your body for the coming day using the first light signals of dawn. The alarm clock didn't replace that system, it just added a backup. There's one more layer to this. Sleep isn't one continuous state. It cycles through distinct stages throughout the night. Deep sleep dominates the early part of the night, but as morning approaches, something shifts. The body naturally moves toward lighter sleep in the hours before your usual wake time. Combined with the cortisol rise, your body is essentially engineering the perfect moment to wake up. So, the next time you open your eyes before your alarm goes off, don't dismiss it as coincidence. What you're feeling is 300 million years of biological engineering. A master clock in your brain that has been tracking light, temperature, and time since before humans could even name those things. A cortisol system carefully preparing your body for consciousness, starting while you're still asleep. And a pattern recognition system so precise, it learned your alarm time and started beating it. Your body knew before the alarm did. Subscribe to QUREVO, because next week we ask another question your body has been answering every single day and you never thought to ask.